How's it going, guys? Mike here, and I am just another UK gamer, and welcome to the best weapon variants of Infinite Warfare Zombies. In this show, I'll be taking one gun at a time and breaking down all its variants and then putting them to the test in game to see if there's any hidden variants that actually may play better than the epics that we get. As you're all probably aware, the perks on these variants do change when it comes to zombies, giving them different effects than multiplayer, and something you may not know, but the stats for these weapons also change. So there's different rates of fire and ammunition count, so let's dig into them and find the best ones. This episode is all about the Volk, and the Volk is a futuristic version of the dearly loved AK-47. And the base stats for this weapon are as follows. The damage has a max of 34 at close range and drops off to a minimum of 30 as you get further away. The range has a maximum of 1920, and I don't know what the range is measured in, I presume yards or meters, but I'm not 100%. Anything after this, it will not affect the zombie in any way. The rate of fire is 330 rounds per minute including reload time, and each mag can be fired for around 2.9 seconds. And each mag contains 30 bullets with no extending mag option, and the max you can hold is 240. There are many more stats for these weapons, but I'm only going to explain the ones that are important to zombies in this series, so let's jump into the variants. The first variant we have is a common called Deadeye, and the perk we get is called Sharpshooter. What this does is increase the damage range, so to test this we need two games, one with the base weapon and one with the Deadeye variant, so let's jump in game. Now, all the tests for the weapons will be done in the same place, and I'll be standing on this bridge line in Spaceland, and when the zombies walk past this bench, I'll tap the bullets to see how quickly they die. So let's position ourselves and wait for the zombie. And boom, that was 2 shots and a gun. So now I'm intrigued to find out if this 2-shot kill will continue when they are further away using the Deadeye variant. So now we have the Deadeye variant on and we're in the same position, but we'll move the zombie back a little bit to the teleporter and see if the 2-shot kill still kills. As you can see, we're on the same round to keep it fair, so let's position ourselves and wait for the zombie. Damn, it's a 2-shot kill again, and I know what you're thinking, but Mike, what if the original Volk can do that? What about if it can go that distance and 2-shot that distance? Well, it can, and here's your proof. I recorded more into the game, and let's take a look. So that first zombie was a fail as it was damaged, but this one took 3 bullets. I shot 4 in total, but 1 missed, so Deadeye definitely does increase the range, and by quite a bit it seems. The next variant is Regulator, and what this does is reduce the recoil, so again, let's do 2 different games and fire some clips into the wall whilst aiming down sight and hip firing, and let's see if this perk is any good. So here we have a game with the base version of the gun, and as you can see, not too bad, but when we move over to the hip fire, well, you can see it's a complete mess. So will the Regulator variant sort out this awful recoil? Let's find out. So here we are in the second game, this time using the Regulator variant, stood at the same spot, and let's find out what happens. Oh, that's extremely hard to tell if it actually helped out in any way. Now let's get images of these side by side and have a proper look. So in each image, the left shape is the ADS recoil and the right shape is the hipfire recoil. And it actually looks like the base gun gives you less recoil whilst aiming down sight. But when it comes to hip firing, the clear winner is the variant, meaning that is this less recoil perk? It says it gives us only effect on hip fire and they didn't tell us. Well, tests don't lie, my friends. And now I'm very interested to see what other stuff is hidden. The next variant is Greed, and now we're moving up to the 2 perks per variant. One of the perks that come with this weapon is against stability, and we've just tested this in the previous variant, so we already know what exactly the recoil is going to be like. The second perk is called Jackpot, and what this does is it grants 10% additional score with every kill. So what this means is, say you kill a zombie, you normally get around 60 points, but with this gun equipped, you'll get an extra 6 points, which is 10% of 60. But let's see this perk in action. So again, I'm in game and slowly killing zombies, and as you can see at the bottom left, every single time that a 60 pops up for a kill, an extra 6 points pops up, giving us that little extra score. And I'm sure at some point I get a headshot here and I get an extra 10 points, since headshots give us 100 points. So definitely the variant if you want to be buying doors and pack-a-punching a lot faster. The next variant is Veck, and the first perk it comes with is called On Point. What this does is speeds up aiming down sight and reduces hipfire accuracy, so let's test this in a game. Okay, so again, I'm in game, and let's aim down sight with the variant and the base gun next to each other. Now, as you can see, it looks like they were just about the same, but right at the end, the variant just gets to the end a little bit quicker beating. Yes, it definitely does aim down sight faster, but is it fast enough to have it as a variant? You decide, and let's jump into the next perk. The next perk is Creeper, which increases the movement speed whilst crouched. Now, I'm not sure why you'd be crouching in a zombies game, but either way, let's put this to the test. So what I've done is set a race from one end of the mess hall to the other side, and let's see the base version first. Okay, so it's pretty standard, and now let's see the variant. Well, as you can see, there is a very clear winner here. That variant actually makes you move so goddamn fast crouch. But again, what would be the need? The next variant is the Aftermath, and the first perk that it comes with is Hitman. And what Hitman does is killing 10 zombies rapidly will give you a large boost to your fate and fortune meter. So you know the only way to test this is to get in game, line up 10 zombies and see what happens. Okay, so I'm in game and rounded up loads of zombies, and let's fire away. Okay, I really didn't recognize it as it went so quick, so let's slow that down a little bit and take another look. Yeah, it definitely boosted it, at least just under a quarter as well. So if Fate and Fortune cards is your style of play, then this is the variant for you. The second perk that it comes with is a Stockpile, which is it's as simple as it sounds. It increases your ammo in your mag and your stock. So you start with 30 in the mag and it increases it to 36. And the Stockpile used to be 240 and now has been increased to 288. So this gun is definitely a good and well balanced variant to go for. The final variant is the epic one, which is called Corruption. Now, let's just get Sharpshooter out the way. We all know what it does as we tested it on the very first variant, so this one is just the exact same. And the second perk, which is the more interesting one, is called Mo Money. And what this does is every kill grants extra XP. Now, I wanted to test just how much XP this was, so what I did is play 2 rave games, and in both games, I only used my fists to get to the vault. I didn't build any barriers, I didn't collect any bags or any power-ups, so I had the exact same amount of points when I picked up the vault. What I did was kill just one zombie to end the round on both games and wait for it to load the next round, and then backed out to the main menu. The base version of the vault gave me 1750 XP, whilst the variant actually gave me 1793 XP, so it definitely does give you XP. And at nearly 50 XP per zombie kill, this is definitely the gun you want to be using if you're trying to level up fast. This is the only gun with this type of perk actually, so if leveling up is the way you want to go, then this is the gun for you. And I do know there is another epic version to it, but unfortunately I actually don't have the Goliath. All the Goliath basically does is it's a single fire weapon, and it just increases the damage. That's pretty much it. But again, I'm sorry, I do not have that variant, so I could not cover it in this video. And then that, ladies and gentlemen, will wrap up the very first episode to this new show. Hopefully you guys are finding this really interesting and learning some new stuff about the guns you never knew before. And who knows, I may have just shown you a variant you didn't know existed, but you want to use it now. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, and if you are new, subscribe to the channel. I'll try and aim for 2 episodes of this every single week, so make sure you are hitting that little bell right now so you don't miss out on your favourite gun. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next episode.